Okay, I just want to do a quick video for YouTube member called calls himself Dancing Wolf. Just wants to know about removing the radiator. I've only just finished putting all mine back together, but I'll give you a rundown of what's involved. So first of all, you want to remove this cover here. So it slides forward to where the locking mechanism, where this lock is here, and then you lift it up from the back part here to get that off. I've got a video already about how to remove the blower, so it's pretty much the same steps for that part. I'll just put that there. And so you don't have to. For me, I'd prefer to remove the blower mechanism first. Then I got more room to work with back here, and it gives you the option to clean the condenser on the back there as well, which I only just posted a video with all that out. And putting it back in was I updated my blower from a 92 to a 94, so that's pretty much, you got all the steps in there if you're doing that again as well. But to get this radiator out, now you can leave that in and you can leave the cowling system in if you want to. I prefer to get them out, and to do that you have to remove the blower, have to undo the fan, have to remove this cover here, which is 4 10mm bolts, 2 on either side. Get rid of that, access the fan, undo the fan, and just basically remove everything, but you don't have to. Okay, so moving on. You have to get the reservoir out of the way, so there's just a hose here, and a hose on the back that you need to unclip. Now, get that out of the way, undo this top radiator hose, go underneath, and this is my old radiator here, so you go underneath the fan, go underneath the van, and remove this radiator hose and 2 transmission fluid lines. You're not going to get a whole bunch of transmission fluid leaking out here, because when the van's off, all the oil sitting in most of the oil sitting in the gearbox. You will get a couple of drips though. Getting underneath the van to undo this, you can see my transmission line's still not connected because I'm going to do a flush later. There's normally a cover underneath here, and that's probably the biggest part of the whole job, is removing that cover. I never put mine back on. I've got it, I just never go around putting it back on. So to get access to that bottom hose, it's easier to get to it from underneath the van. I have never even challenged getting it from the top of the van. So once you've got those hoses off, that's off, you undo these 2 mounts here and slide the radiator out. There's really not a lot to it. For me, there's extra steps. I have to get, because my battery is oversized, I have to remove my battery. But if you're going to get involved in a job like that, an extra 15 minutes, half an hour work of removing that blower, so you can clean that evaporator, and removing the fan to get the cowling system and everything out, and just give everything a clean while you're there. It's really worth the effort, that extra effort. I wouldn't just do half a job. But for a quick fix on the side of the road, need a new radiator, that can all stay in. You don't need to remove everything. Just undo your hoses, undo the bottom plate so you can get access to the bottom hose, and it's pretty simple. So, and the blower is it's only a 10mm bolt up the back, 10mm up the back there, 10mm bolt there on both sides. Take the top part of the blower out, which is this, that unclips. Then you got the bottom part of the blower, which is only undoing these, well, you got 6 bolts that you need to undo first, and then well, you can undo those connections there first, and these connections there first rather, so just so they're already done, and then undo those 6 bolts and the blower comes out. It's really simple. And there's one support bar there that unbolts as well. Once you get the reservoir out of the way and you've undone this bolt here, the 10mm, there's only 2 more 12mm bolts for the bracket there that's holding the reservoir, and it's not difficult at all. That's pretty much it. There's, how much can I talk about to go through details? There's not a lot to it. It just looks, when you look at it like that, it just looks like it's going to be a bigger job than what it really is. It's really simple. Alright, cheers mate.